Okay, so let's say I have given my assessment and 5 students have taken it. Now let's go on to the grading. So I can, over at the top, click responses. I can see a summary of how all the students did. I can see frequently missed questions, so that way if I'm using this as a formative check, I can see what I might need to reteach, so on and so forth. It gives you some nice data. But moving on to the grading, we are going to click on question. I'd like to grade this way because you can go question by question, so you can just realize that the correct answer was 1, and if they got something different, you know they're going to get 0 out of 1 points. So this one was a multiple choice question, so it's auto-graded for me. But if, say, this was a math assessment and students were writing things on paper and I wanted to give partial credit, I could actually go in here and give partial credit to students that showed their work, and it's pretty easy to go through and do that. I can add feedback to students if I want to as well. So for example, if I know I'm going to be giving the same feedback to a couple people, I can copy it and give the same feedback down here. So that's just a quick workflow, so that way you can kind of explain why they got the score that they got. Moving on, let's look at, oops, let me make sure I save here. Let's go on to a short answer question. So what I like about the short answer questions is if any student wrote the same exact thing, it'll actually group it together. So this lovely response I inputted twice, and you notice it has 2 ungraded responses. So basically if I give them full credit or no credit, it'll happen to both students simultaneously. Same with the feedback. If I give feedback to this question, it'll go to both of those students. So I can quickly go through, and if it's just a 1-point assignment, I can say a check if that's correct or an X if it's incorrect. So it reminds me of the workflow in Edpuzzle where you can just say yes or no if they get credit or no credit. And of course, you can go in and give partial credit as well, give them feedback. So overall, even though it's a short answer response, I feel like this goes a lot quicker than having to grade it when it is on paper. Plus, it's all the same question back to back, so you don't have to think about, oh, what question am I on? You can just quickly go through it. So hopefully this is a nice workflow for you.